Welcome back to Blast Guys Reviews. This is Saturday Toy Discussion, episode 20. In this episode, we're going to take a look at some things that are transpiring on Big Bad Toy Store. We're going to look at some pickups and some updates from other stores. So let's get started with Big Bad Toy Store. And as you can see here, just to kick it off, we can see the new Masters of the Universe Origins Hordak, Many Faces, and Triclops, the cartoon collections, new figures additions, and then the new Turtles of Grayskull. So check those out wherever you buy your fine toys. But what's interesting first off is I see a G.I. Joe Classified Series Starduster and a Star Wars exclusive Mandalorian Forge. Those were initially Pulse exclusives, and now they're going to be available on Big Bad Toy Store. Wonder what's going on with Hasbro, why they're kicking their exclusives to other retailers. Interesting. Are they not selling? Do they not want to end up in Ollie's? Only time can tell. Definitely interesting. You see exclusives from one place get sent to another to try to sell the remaining stock. So next thing up, as you can see here, the new Naughty or Nice collection for 2025 has been released. And they're kind of lacking in my opinion. So we're going to start off with what I consider the best, which is the sleigh. If you do collect this line, this is going to be pretty hefty to complete. You're talking 9 reindeers. Now you have to get, I think it's 4 of them individually, 4 of the individual named reindeers. And then there's a head pack you have to buy. It gives you the remaining 5 reindeers, including Rudolph. So that means you got to buy, 2 of the 8 figures, and then an additional one that they tell you to buy to match up the fur and color for a 9th figure if you want Rudolph. Those reindeers are $44 a piece, times 9, times I think the head pack's like $25, plus the head back. And then you can see the sleigh here that costs $69.99. What's really cool about this, you do get a lantern. Let's see if we can see some of the pictures. You get the lantern and a pretty cool panel inside the sleigh. Oh, that's pretty awesome detailing. Looks great. Now, this is a 1/12 scale, I guess, a vehicle. Now, here's kind of a look at how it's going to come out. And the size comparisons of the Santa Claus there in the back versus the 8 reindeers. And then you get the additional harnesses for all 9 reindeers according to the description. There we go. You get the sleigh, the reins extensions, the lantern, and 9 tug and tow line connectors. So 9, which obviously is for each 9 reindeers. So pretty cool. So let me know what you guys think. Are you guys going to try to get Santa and all his reindeers and put that on your shelf? That's going to be a big piece. That's going to take them some real estate, and it's going to take a lot of your cash. Now, next up, we have the Naughty and Nice collection Zombie Pirate Santa. So they took the previous year's zombie and the kind of hard to get pirate version and kind of mishmash them together, and this is what you got. This is pretty cool because you get an alternate pirate head, and it kind of looks like a biker head to me, so that's pretty awesome. A sword, a map, a stand, a smash present, a stocking, and some gold. All for $38.99. I've been collecting these, not all of them. I pick and choose the ones that I like. I'm going to be doing some review for the ones that I have. I've been holding on to them for, obviously for December. They went start at 36, then another 37, another 38. They seem to go up $1 every year. I kind of think they ran out of ideas this year. I have a lot of ideas I like to have seen, and unfortunately it didn't come to pass, but, I'm not in control of design. Now, next up, we have a Sanitar. This is a Santa Claus figure and a reindeer, kind of put together as like a Minotaur, renamed as a Sanitar. What do you guys think? For something different. Here we have the accessories you get. You get that really cool alternate head to stand, a candy cane, a bow and arrow. Pretty awesome. I'm thinking we may get some type of other weapon with this, because I see that case on his back that you're going to see in a different figure here in a second. I don't think that's for the bow. That may be for the arrows, but I'll show you why I think there might be something else possibly included here in a sec. Now, these retail for $49.99. This is not too bad considering the price of the reindeers, or $44.99. And then the figures are like $36 to $38, depending on ones you get. Now here we have the other version, the Kramputar, if you will, $49.99. This is with the alternate head all-air plod. You can see what I was talking about that backpack that he's carrying on this back. And here you can see the alternate, more traditional Krampus head versus the balder kind of Kramputar version. And you have some kind of trident, a lantern, some fire feet, a stand, and a candy cane, black and red. Interesting, $49.99. Definitely thinking about getting this. This looks pretty cool for my Krampus army. Now, these are the reason I say that this is a kind of letdown for this, anticipated wave, because honestly, how many of you guys want children? Let alone children toys. So we have Bobby here. So these are going to be $29.99, and there's 5 different versions. So as you can see here, you can alternate the heads from male to female versus even a male and female crying heads. And you get some accessories, and you get a chase mystery gift included to try to get these figures backed. So this is Bobby. Here's a look at Stephanie with the darker hair, and obviously the same gender swap and crying feature with a chased kind of special gift. Here we have Ryan. Same scenario. We have the pajamas. This is a blue version of the black hair, maybe a Asian type person. Same theme with the special gift and accessories, just in alternate colors. And here we have Sally. Same thing, just different sleeping jumper. Now here's Brianna, African American child with a different color sleeper and different color accessories, and obviously that chase mystery gift. Now, what's interesting to know about these are a kind of a crowd-funded campaign. Now, that doesn't mean if you back these, you have to pay up front. You don't pay until they ship. If you see here, it says the following notices apply to this product. We have the product image disclaimer, and then we have the crowdfunding disclaimer. See additional details below. Now, for the prototype image disclaimer, prototype images as shown are final finished product is subject to change. So be aware of that. Now, the crowdfunding disclaimer is that crowdfunder project, if the project fails to fully fund, and the items may not be produced, and pre-orders may be canceled. Now, it's kind of strange because it says if it doesn't fully fund, what they need is so many pre-orders. You need to go to like Fresh Monkey Fiction's website, and you can see on their website that shows how many they need. So if they don't, so when you back these, you're not paying for it. You're not paying for it after the time frame. You're basically just backing it and giving good faith that you're going to buy these in 2026. All right, so here we go. We are Fresh Monkey Fiction's website, and it is now cycling through all the products that have the offer. As you can see here, pretty cool. So let's go ahead and click on the Naughty or Nice. Alright, now we've made it to the section we need to take a look at here. As you can see, you can kind of scroll through all the current offerings. Now, for the Pirate Santa Claus Zombie, their target units is 500. They need 500 pre-orders for this. So that's the kind of the progressive bar. It looks like we're just about 125 in. Pretty cool. Now for the sleigh, their target goal is 1,000 pre-orders. They have 500 already. So it looks like that's going to fund. And I had no doubt it would, because if people are interested in reindeers, they're going to want a Santa sleigh to complete the set. Now they have combined the Sanitar and the Krampatar, whatever. They need 2,000 backers to have these two go into production. They currently have 500 backers as of today, which is December 7th, 2024. Now it looks like they kind of combine all the children together. They need 3,000 backers, and I'm highly, shocked that they have, about 900, I'm guessing, already pre-ordered. So they need 3,000, and that'll fund all of the children's versions. There's like I said, there's 5 different versions. There's the other 2, and the last one there. So if you have interested in these figures, I'd go ahead and get the pre-order in. You don't have to pay. It's not a HasLab. It's not a crowdfunding. When it completes, it's whenever they ship it, and you're good to go. So there you go. That is an update for the new Naughty or Nice collection, which is something I'm interested in. For me, if you want to know what I'm interested in, I'm probably going to pass on the kids. Do like the Minotaur, Sanitar, Krampustar, and the sleigh and the zombie part are probably the 4 things I'd pick up if they fund. And if you're wondering, this is the clock for the pre-orders. There's 69 days, 4 hours, 15 minutes, and 20 seconds to get those funded. So you have some time to decide. Alright, so just real quick, there is a Marvel Legends fan stream that happened on December 6th. If you haven't checked that out, it's on Hasbro Pulse YouTube. They're kind of confident in the releases. I bet, with that license expiring in 2025, I think Hasbro's pretty confident they're probably going to retain it. But I don't know that. They did not say that, but they are still producing figures, and they insinuated there's a lot more to come in 2025. Now, let's get started with the pickups. Alright, let's start with Walmart. Not much there for me this previous week. I did find this very unique Matchbox working rig. This is pretty cool. It has the green with the black line work of the fire. Nice aesthetics. I have the red one. I do collect different versions of fire trucks. I don't know why. It's just some of those things I pick up. This has a real working ladder, as you can see there. Nice aesthetic, the fire there. I think I had picked up a car, a fire chief car that kind of matches this. Kind of what I picked up. Those UPC. These are like $5.47, something like that. Next up, I grabbed this Jazz Porsche 935 Turbo. This is pretty cool. I wish this was 1/24 scale, but I think this is 1/32 scale. This is one of my favorite body styles in the G1 series. That is, a beautiful, sports car just from my childhood. It was one of my favorites. So here's what the top of it kind of looks like. Get the spoiler. Looks beautiful. I'm happy to find this. I wish it was in a different scale, but I'll take it because it looks pretty sick. So we got the Autobot logo there on the bottom. And these are from the Hollywood Rides series by GA Toys. As for targets, nothing. It's just bare. There was nothing there in any G.I. Joe. No Marvel. They had some DC, but some Hot Wheels. But other than that, the Legos are pretty much wiped out too. So if you're looking for something, you better get it online because stores are getting pretty skimpy. At least Target. Are pretty, having empty shelves. Walmart has some stuff, but it's stuff that's been there forever. There's like this little one done kind of clothing store by my house. They have, they pick up toys inexpensively, and I grabbed this. This is pretty cool. Matchbox on hauler. I like it has a bear and a wolf, and actually the figure's painted pretty decently. And if you're building any kind of display, these are really nice to have. $4.99, not too bad. Alright, so let's talk about my big bad toy store pile loot. Alright, first off is some figures I have my eye on. It's no secret I am a huge O-ring figure collector, and I love O-rings since I was a kid, from G.I. Joe, some other lines. This is a new line called Delta 17, War in the Shadows, and I was on a fence with these because they're priced pretty heavy, $26.99. But I took a shot on him. It's one I like, obviously, because he's green camo straight up. Guy's got a mohawk. Looks killer. So I gave it a shot. Got him. Looks amazing. The figures are cool. I want to do a review for these to show you guys how cool these really are. But overall, it's a pretty nice figure. Now this is Rooster, Delta 17 Comms and Recon. Not sure if I like all the designs of the characters, but this and the one I want to show you after this is pretty amazing looking design. You can see here the back of the card. I'll try to get a better look at that for you. There's like the good guys, the Delta 17. And on the one side is the bad guys. And you can take a look. We have the... not sure what to even call it, to be honest with you, because this is a new line. Good guys here with Shepard, Leonidas, Preacher, Rooster, and so forth. And then Shadow Dragon looks amazing. Definitely think about picking him up. You can see the team there together so far. This is the back of the card. Nice artwork of the card all the way around. Do have a file card. If you want to pause and read that, you can. But it looks pretty cool. I can't wait to check these out. And here we have Shepard, Delta 17 Leader. I picked this up because I'm a big Ghost fan from Call of Duty. I think we are in desperate need of a classified series scale, 1/12 scale Call of Duty figures in that quality. I know there's been other Call of Duty figures, but they need to be Marvel Legends, G.I. Joe classified scale, and they would sell like hotcakes, in my opinion at least. So this is very cool. I can't wait to check him out also. Alright, so up next, very, very excited, my Jada Toys Ultra Street Fighter 2 Final Challengers DJ figure came in. Looks amazing. It looks better in person than the product images or the pictures online. Very excited to have this. Now the next two figures I'm going to show you, I'm very excited to have. They are my favorite in the Street Fighter line, and they are finally in my possession. So here they are. Here we have Cammy, and she looks beautiful. Very cool. Love the packaging. That hair looks stunning. She's definitely a smaller buck. She comes with her effect. I love the packaging on these. Fortunately, I wish I had the space to keep all the packaging, and they obviously deteriorate anyway, but it's a very unique design. She comes with an alternate head sculpt with the mouth open. I'm not too sure if I like the head sculpts because they kind of have the duck lips with the head sculpt that's on the figure. I'm not a fan of that. And also, what I noticed, I was really hoping we had a C grip hand with these, and it doesn't appear to be one. We do have the fisticuffs and these kind of pointy hands. I wanted to give them like a gun, because if anybody remembers G.I. Joe and Street Fighter had crossover, and I wanted to use these in my G.I. Joe classified line because they scale beautifully with them, and I wanted them to be able to hold at least an assault rifle. But unfortunately, she can't. And this next figure can't either. And there he is. There's Guile, my favorite character of the whole line. I must say, I'm not too sure about this figure. Again, no gun hand. Now we have the comb hand. Maybe we can kind of trick into being a gun hand. I have to see when I open it. The Sonic Boom special effects are huge. And he has the chain for his dog tags. That's pretty nice. I think the plastic's a little cartoonish. I was surprised how it came out. The hair is really bright yellow. See how it compares with some Joes whenever we get him out of packaging and do a review. But he looks pretty cool, and I'm very excited to have it, regardless of, my gripes. Alright, so last but not least, my Big Bad Toy Store Power Loot is my Ghostbusters Plasma Pack. O-ring style Egon, Winston, Ray, and Peter Venkman figures. These were supposed to come out in January. I was quite surprised that these came out so early. I picked up the 1/18 scale Ecto 1 about 6 months ago when it came out. And so I held on to it until I got this, and they finally came in. These look pretty awesome. They have an open window box. These came out very nice. See if I can get this to stay open. Kind of the flap. You can see the car, them that they fit in it, the extra gear you get. This, I believe, is probably one of the best values that you can get. If you do like O-ring style figures, you get all the gear. You get the 4 figures, $44. That's about you know, $11 a figure. That's good. That's a great price considering, you know, what's going on anymore. So I'm hoping to do a review for these with the vehicle all in one in the near future, and you guys can check it out then. All right, for as of always, there's nothing. I think they're done. They're wiped out. I haven't got nothing new. I haven't seen nothing for months. But that doesn't mean that there ain't nothing there for you. So if you are an Always Army member, you get that membership. You get this coupon in the mail. Don't forget, on this Sunday, December 15th, 2024, from 6 to 10, there's a special offer for only Army members only. As you can see here in the fine print, you can get 25% off all toys and decor and 15% off everything else in the store, only between this time on this day. So if there's something you're holding out on, maybe you want to pick something up that you want to pay, you know, whatever price for. This is a good way to save a few bucks, just so you know. And knowing is half the battle. All right, so let's talk about Ross's. They're the total opposite right now of Always. They're getting stuff like crazy. There's a bunch of stuff there. How do I even begin? I mean, there's a bunch of Dragon Ball figures, anime statues that you can buy. There's like $16.99. The Dragon Ball figures that you find at Walmart, I forget what that line's called. They're about $15 a piece. There's some dinosaurs from Jurassic Park. There's a lot of kid toys, girl toys, remote control cars, riding toys, some off-brand Nerf guns. You know, a little bit of Star Wars here and there. I've seen the 4-pack Amazon exclusive Troopers with the some of those clone individual characters, maybe commanders. They were like $15.99, which is a great deal because you got 4 figures for $15. Seen a Reva there, vintage and retro. I'm trying to think what else I've seen. There's a bunch of different things. I'll show you what I picked up out of most of that stuff that didn't apply to me. I mean, there was a few Power Rangers that was, you know, just ones I didn't, you know, don't collect. I am more or less just a season 1 kind of guy, and you know, kind of pick and choose the rest. So, but I seen this. I've heard people finding these. I seem to be finding a Count Dracula, Chocula, whatever the hell they call him. But they had Frankenberry. They had 2 of these. I grabbed one. These are from Jetta Toys. These are usually like $25-$30 online, depending where you get them. I am getting this at Ross's for $11.99. Pretty cool. I am definitely becoming a Jetta Toys fan. I wish they would get, you know, the Street Fighter. I'm sorry, not Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat line, and make them like they do the Street Fighter figures, because I think they're probably going to be like the breakout company for figures for me, at least this year. It has a magnet box you can open up and check him out inside. Comes with a cereal box, alternate head. He's a pretty big guy. Pretty cool. Decent price for $12. You can't get any type of action figures anymore that's worth anything for this kind of price. And if you're interested, here's kind of like the back of the box. Some of the other characters, I think they've done the Boo Berry and the Count Chocula. The Wolf and the Mummy, I'm not sure if that's even a cereal from, I don't remember from my childhood, but it could be something new that I'm not aware of. Alright, next up they had these Hot Wheels Premium Pack. Fast and Furious. These are the metal real water tires made by Mattel, and I believe these things are expensive. I think they push around $25 a set. There was 2 of these at Ross's, and I got, there's 5 cars, not 4 cars in this. So you get the Nova, the Stingray, the Hummer, the Impala, and the Mustang. With, you know, the rubber tires, die-cast premium cars. They look decent. There's UPC. Yeah, like I said, this was something that kind of shocked me for the price that I paid for this. I don't know where the price tag went to. Oh, there it is. So, I got this for $6.99. Pretty cool. I'm also in the process, since it's December, of doing some Christmas shopping. So, for a family member, they are a big fan of Nightmare Before Christmas. So I grabbed this for her for a gift, for a Christmas gift. These are pretty cool. This is Jack vinyl figure. She's a big fan of Jack. Pretty nice. And these are only like $3.99. And then I got her Sully as a set, bopping around in the packaging there. And she was also like $3.99. So if there's something that you're interested in, they had a bunch of Funko Pop now that I remember, and some other off-brand stuff. Pretty cool. So I snagged this up for my son for Christmas. Don't tell him. This is the Fisher Price Imaginext Jurassic Park set. You get Owen in blue and a motorcycle, $4. Not too bad. I've seen these before at different discount stores for like $7.99, but then at Walmart you're looking about $15 for these things, so it was a good deal. And I grabbed this for my son. He is a big Jenga fan, and during his birthday I could not find anything that had Jenga figures so I could put on his cake. He really wanted a Jenga figure. And I had this at Ross's, and you get this other character that I have no idea a whole lot about Pokemon. And I pretty much know like Pikachu, Charizard, Squirtle, stuff like that, the main characters, other Ash, and that's pretty much the extent of my knowledge of Pokemon. But it's kind of ironic that he wanted this character, and I came across. They only had one, so it was kind of cool that I came across it for him for Christmas. It's actually a deluxe pack. It has some kind of feature gimmick where you push on top of his head and his tongue sticks out, or whatever that does. But there it is. This is a little more than I expected. I think these Pokemon toys are expensive because I picked up a couple things for him before that he wanted. But $7.99 was pretty much like half the price, I think, of these at Walmart. Well, since my son was born, I decided I was going to build him a city, a big tabletop city. So I started buying up realistic type of non-gimmicky real life playsets. So he probably has better than a few thousand cars and boxes in my attic. And when he gets around a certain age and I get enough, I'm going to build him a city with an ocean, airport, a police station, fire station, garage, just stuff like that. A bunch of roadways. And I'm probably going to do a video of it, but it's going to be way in the future. But at Ross's, they had this thing. This was $12.99. This is very cool. I've never seen this before. Action Drivers. This is the Ferry Port playset. You can see here. Pretty cool. Definitely, it's really hard to find realistic type of playsets without getting too gimmicky, like Hot Wheels likes to do. But you can see here, it has a place. Comes with its ferry. You can drop them off here, and you can drive in here, raise the bridge up, pick them up. You kind of have a ferry with it. That's a pretty cool set for that price. A lot of realistic playability there. I can't wait to build this thing for him because I got a major collection of stuff that's going to come together, I think, pretty nicely. But if you're interested in something like this, they had like 3Ds at Ross's for $12.99. Now, for the big surprise that I seen there, that made me quite excited. For one thing that's cheap at Ross's is McFarlane action figures. But I found these. These were $7.99. And I'm quite excited because I want to do a custom for Road Pig for this. And these look incredible. It's going to really come together nicely, I think, because you got to like scale up a little bit for the vehicles to get the figures to fit, relatively presentably. So let's check out this Bat Cycle. And there it is. That's pretty awesome. For $7.99, I take that all day. Great. As a matter of fact, $7.99, take that all day. I'll take two. Pretty cool. They had two of these. They came in with me. They're going to be my G.I. Joe Dreadnought bikes, customs. I got to find some stuff I want to add to them, but hopefully it works out great. For $7.99, can't go wrong with it. Alright, last but not least, if you have heard, last week there was a sale going on for Black Friday / Cyber Monday, whatever they call it, to get your money. The Hasbro Pulse had a sale for 25% off your select items for non-premium members and 35% off for premium members. So I am getting something I've been wanting to do for a while. I picked up 2 more of these G.I. Joe Classified Series Flight Pods and Televipers. Yeah, so they were, regular $54.99. I got 35% off. I think I brought it down like 35 and some change for each. So out the door with tax, I ended up paying like $75 for some change total. There's no shipping because I was a premium member, and I grabbed these up for $35 a piece. I should have got 2 more. I really wanted 2 more, but I was kind of being like, responsible with money and stuff. So maybe there'll be another sale in the future and I can snag up 2 more of these to have 6 of them, because we do know that the Retro Series Televiper is coming. But $35 for a classified figure with all the accessories Televiper should have, and a Flight Pod, that's good. Most figures are $35 anymore. I'll take that all day. Alright, so that's about it for this week. It's a big episode. I know it's a half hour long. I try to stay within 20 minutes, but a lot going on this week. I wanted to talk about some pickups for the holidays. Hope you guys are enjoying this series. We have 20 episodes now. Let me know what you think. Comment down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss each and every Saturday's show and all the other reviews that I put up on my channel. Pretty cool. Thanks so much for watching. If I don't remember in the future, happy holidays. Like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you in our next review.